don't know why my headphones aren't working again. Come on.
No one's watching.
On. No, because I'm trying to hit the go live button at the minute.
Watch. Let me end the stream and start. Oh, you done it. Hi there, and welcome to Veronica Jenkins Online Psychic Mediums. And I can just see someone is there viewing, so that technology is always wonderful when it works. When it doesn't quite work, I'm not quite sure what to do with it. So we are here now, so not too late. So as you start coming on, please let me know where you are, where you're coming from, what sort of day you've had. I know hi there, Tonya, from your dad Bill. Okay, so people start to come and gather on. I will start to work with you all, hopefully, and get through as many messages as I possibly can for this afternoon. And so welcome to you coming on as you start coming on. So I see here so far it's on from YouTube, so we start getting people come on. I'm going to be doing intuitive readings, and also we do some spirit readings as well here. So Tonya would like to hear from her. Oh, Pennsylvania, so it's quite early there for you then, Tonya, in the morning there. So I'm not sure if you're which time zone you're in here. If you're hi there, Donna, so welcome to you. Donna started coming on, says welcome. Oh, from India, so Samaya. It's a beautiful name from India. So you are obviously ahead of the UK time wise, and there we have Tonya and Donna, who is behind. So I know Donna is in Canada. So welcome as you start coming on. And I'm going to start working fairly quickly tonight because I was a few minutes late coming on. So let's not waste time. So you're here to watch me work and have some messages for yourself, which is great. So hi there, Mandy, to you. Now, and go and see Animal here. So I literally will come to some of you as I start to work through. I'm going to come to Tonya first of all. And I don't know if I've seen you before, Tonya, which is welcome to you. If maybe you've seen me work before, maybe you haven't, I'm not sure. I tend to be quite good with people's names. I tend to remember people's names for some reason. So I don't recognise your name. So welcome to you here. And a message from your dad, Bill, I want to say to you, okay, and your dad, Bill, comes through here. And your dad, as he comes through, I want to say to you, he comes through to be with you, together with you. I just feel here, I want to say to you, I just feel when I say a heartfelt man, he feels much here, comes through a lot of love for you. I want to say to you, for you, Tonya, but he feels someone, when I say he wears his heart on his sleeves, he's one of these people just, he says it how it is, he says it, and he feels it, he's just letting you know he is here. I want to say to you, just very much here, the man that he was down here. I still feel very much here, but it's making me aware. I don't know, it feels still very much missed, I want to say to you, down here, as I feel his presence come through. And I'm looking at you, and he's showing me like you, I'm looking at through your dad's eyes when you was like smaller here, and he's showing me here, I don't know if you're the only daughter, but I feel very much here, you feel there's a special place, I will say to you, special relationship between you and your father. Don't want to put you down as a favorite, but just that special connection that I see here coming through for your dad. And he's showing me here, like when you was younger, as we do, as remember my dad, following dad around, chatting away to him, following him around, and just being around him. It was making me aware of, I want to say to him. Now, I don't know if this is a memory that he's giving me here for you, Tonya, because he's taking me to outdoors, I want to say to you here. I'm looking at a natural place of beauty, I would say to you. So I know I'm outdoors here, and it feels to be, I just sort of see like open space, but I'm seeing like grassland as he comes and shows me this grassland as he comes through here. And it's like wild meadow grass is what he's showing me walking on. I'm going to say to you, okay. And it feels a memory that I want to be giving to you, is what he's saying to me as he comes through here. I also know your dad, I don't know if it's a birthday now, celebration down here for someone down here, because what he's giving me, he's picking me one flower, one wild flower, and it's like I want to be marking somebody's birthday, somebody's anniversary as he gives this to me. I want to say to you, okay. And also what your dad is giving me here, because I want to give these words to you, because I'm asking your dad for a message for you. And he's saying to me here, you are the only daughter, so you could be the favorite, which is like, I just feel a special connection when I say to you, okay. I don't want to say you're the favorite, but I just feel that special connection between you and your dad is making me feel. And again, as I feel this with him as well, he's giving me this word here. Oh, backyard, yeah. He's just showing me, following him around. I say to you, okay, very much, and that flower. But he's also giving me this word. I want to say to you, he's looking at you, as I say to you, as the wise one. one. Because I feel here again, I'm not saying you're the responsible one in the family here, but you feel very much this will be the wise one, I'm gonna say to you, okay? And it's like, and it gives me a nice feeling, is what it's give me to make me feel aware, I want to say to you, okay? I just feel here, it's like it's making me saying to me that in your family and your friends, when people want advice, want support, they come to you, come to Tonya. And he, again, I know it's your name, but he loves your name. So I don't know if Dad actually chose your name or some input into your name. He's actually saying to me, like, to say your name, Tonya. And it's like, I want to say your name. It's almost like your dad is saying it through me for you. So if you can still remember Dad's tone of voice, his voice here, it's almost like this feeling it's giving me Tonya, because I want to say it again, is what he's saying to me, okay? And again here, I know I'm looking at you going through your as a young adult here, you achieving, you graduating, you've done well, because I'm looking at achievements, graduation, this aspect what he's showing me, okay? And again, he brings me that wise one, is what he's saying to me. I also know Dad also to be a grandfather as well now, so I'm making him be a grandfather, which pleases him very much, I want to say to you, okay? And again, this is just a very strange thing you just given me. So I don't know if there's some conversations taking place down here, because he's given me, this is, and bear in mind, this is an English expression, there's no smoke without fire, is what he's just said to me. So I don't know if something's being said, rumours or something taking place. So that's also I want to say to you, just there's no smoke without fire. So there's something here I do feel the words that he's given to me for you to be mindful of, I want to say to you, okay, Tonya? So your dad is up there, and your dad likes to be outdoors. Just show me, I'm not a man who's like, just I like fresh air, I like being outside. I like being outside, is what he's saying to me. And he's a very lovely man, I want to say to you, and he comes through with lots of love for you, I'm going to say to you, okay? So Tonya, enjoy the rest of your day. So I hope that helps you. So as you start coming on, and you have your messages there in the chat box, so I can see who's coming on and say hi to you. It's my pleasure, Tonya, and welcome to the group. So first of all, actually, you've sort of recognised your name, so hopefully you'll come back on and say to you as well. So a couple of animal questions coming on, so I'm going to work on an animal next for you. So if you would like animal communication reading, I do work with animals that's both in spirit and also animals that are still in the physical body. And again, if you've got an animal that's still in the physical body and you have something you'd like to ask me, put it in the chat box and I will come to you. If animals in spirit, ideally, can I have your animal's name, their pet name, species, dog, cat, horse, whatever it is, and whether they are in spirit or they're still here. Then I can sort of tap into the animal fairly quickly for you. Now I'm going to come here to Claire Topham. Now, hi there, Claire, to you, and I can see you are watching from YouTube. Let me just read your thing about your cat Max, and then I will connect with him. So. Rightio. Oh no, horrible. Okay, right. Let me just feel here. Little Max. I want to say to you, and I'm just seeing Max, and I say to her, and Max feels very much. Max is presenting herself to me as being well, being healthy, being a strong animal. So I would say, and again here, they're very much. I'm looking at their coats. I've got a very nice. I feel. Max feels quite good about himself. Show me his coat here, I want to say to you, okay? And I do feel here Max feels to be in spirit, I want to say to you, a little time now. It doesn't feel to be a recent passing with Max, I want to say to you, okay? And I just feel here, and if what I'm feeling being made aware by Max here, it feels like after he would have passed, there's been something done for him down here to lay him to rest. I don't know if he's been buried, there feels something's been done for him down here as he passes to the spirit side of life, is what is making me feel. And I also know him with he's very much here. He's very observant animal, because he likes to watch and look, and he's just he feels. I want to say to you, like he's always watching at something, looking at something, and not just the humans he shares his life with, but also I want to say to you outside. I'm looking outside, because actually what he's doing with me here. So I know that he likes to look. I'm looking at. He's showing me. I should give you totally what he's showing me here. There's I'm looking at a night sky. I want to say to you, because look, it's this night sky, and what is showing me is here. I'm looking. I'd like to be just show me looking outside. Just show me the full moon. For some reason, I'm looking at this aspect around him. So if it's a memory that comes in, that he's showing me. But I feel this is what I'm going to say to you. I also feel him as well with him. It does feel pass quick. I want to say to you, it feels like passing has come quick. Is what he's saying to me. Okay, but I feel here. There is. I am well. Very much. I want to say to you. Now, I don't know if this has happened since, or when he was down here. Therefore, I want to have a dog also around your max. I want to say to you, okay? So again, there's a dog that I know. So maybe and I feel this dog as I look more for this dog. I want to say to you over there on the spirit side of life as he comes through here for you. I want to say to you, okay? And just know he's saying to me here, I feel, because what is making me show me is here at times down here you still speak to him, you talk to him, and it's almost like he's saying to me, you know, time and space is there's no time and space because I can hear you. He's saying to me, I can hear you. And I also feel what he's showing me is here now. It feels like what he's saying to me. So I don't know if you've lost something, I want to say to you, because he's showing me you looking for something. So it feels, I don't know if you've misplaced something down here, but it's showing me here you looking for something. So I'm like, I know you're looking in cupboards, you're peering, and it's letting you know that even though he's not with you in the physical body, he's still very much around you in the spiritual aspect. I just feel here this image of you. You do talk to him. I know, and he listens. I was saying he listens to you a lot. And again, that passing quicker. I just feel I want to say to you, I know there's not a lot of discomfort for him. I want to say to you, not a lot of discomfort that as he come when this happened for him. But there feels like you're. I don't know if you're one of these people who, like me, put things in a safe place, never to be found again. to looking for something totally different. But he's showing me you looking for something. So I don't know if you've misplaced something. Looking for something is what he's saying to me. So that, but again here, he's showing me here. I know he comes through as that the animal, you know, well, looking strong. I look well, he's saying to me, okay. Now also I want to say to you, now again, I don't want to put your dad in spirit, but if there's a man in spirit that he shows me looking after him up there, it feels very like a fatherly figure, so that he's showing me up there. But all is well with me. I want to say to you up there is making me he is fine. I want to say to you, okay, he is in a that's what it was there. He's just showing me looking for things. I want to say to you. So he's obviously was obviously letting you know by doing that is actually probably with you a lot more than you actually realize. Now I also want to say to you, and again I'll give you what is making me feel. I again, it feels like here I'm going to give the word to contemplate and consider, and the word is reincarnation, because I feel here this is an animal that, given the opportunity, he would want to come back to you. Given that opportunity, okay. So I just like you to consider, to think about. It's not just yet, but he's just told me though. I'm going to say to you, and he is doing very, very well. I'm going to say to you up there, okay. So I hope Claire, that helps you, and just know again there's no suffering when he passes. It's very quick, and he's giving that fear. I want to say to you, okay, yeah, and so no, he's showing me looking really lovely. I want to say to you, okay. So I hope that helps you. So see, read. Oh, your dog is here on hot. Oh, right, dog. So I'm going to be drawn to. Oh, okay. Your dad. Oh, right. So I didn't want to put your dad in spirit, Claire. I will be honest with you, but I did feel like a father. I did feel like a father that was up there with him. All right. So again, like for you, how wonderful to know for anyone who's listening. But you know, our animals and our family do reconnect once we do cross the other side of life on the stage. Okay. So I'm going to come to Karen Elaine's. Karen Elaine. So I'm just going to read your question. So just let me. In case it disappears, so I'm going to scroll up. Hopefully, I don't cut myself off. Oh man, right. Long distance. Bear with me. I'm going to read it out. Righty. So relationship, long distance relationship with a guy called Nico, and you haven't heard from him for a month, but we didn't break up. About to say it may no. I'm going to put a card this actually for you. I want to say to you as I read this question for you. Okay, so let me just scroll that question down one more time so I can see what. So I just want to get your name, Karen. Right. So Karen Elaine, if you're still there, I'm going to pull a card for this aspect for you, and the guard and Nico. Now, I do feel, as I'm going to say his name, I'm going to say your name together, so I get the feel of you as a couple being together. And I do feel here again, even though it's like a long distance relationship, it feels when you are together connecting, it does feel, it feels intense. I want to say, so I'm picking up on. Now, I do feel there's been no particular breakup, Karen. I can see there's been no, argument. There's no disruption. There's no aspects around this. What I'm picking up on. I do feel, I feel very involved in my work with him. I want to say to you, okay. And what I want to say to you is, There does feel family situations taking place around him. I'm saying this is not related to his work, so if that's family stuff that's taking place around him on a stage that has helped him, made him like pull back a little bit on a stage. Okay, I'm not picking up that he is with someone else here, but what I feel, Karen, I do feel I will honor what I feel. I want to say to you, don't wait too long. I want to say to you, okay. I don't feel he's moved on or got somebody else or anything particularly that changed. But what I'm saying, if you're looking for that a partner in your life to share more things with, quality time, being together, that type of aspects, it feels with Nico, this really would be one of those relationships that could be what I call a long distance relationship for a long, long time. And if you're looking more in a relationship than that long distance relationship, I want to say to you, I feel obviously that there probably was someone for you more suitable. I wanted to could give you more, the time that you deserve, the time that you need. So I'm picking up on. I do feel he probably will reach out to you, but I feel it could be a good few more weeks before he does. Is what I'm picking up on. I want to say to you, Karen. Okay, so I just feel here, in the meantime, I would say, Shaf, it's important you go out, you socialise, you literally take care of yourself. And say, okay, connect with, not for necessarily for a relationship, but connect with people, new people, circles, because I just feel here it could be one of those relationships that could be, I don't want to say it's on off, but it could be one of those relationships that could go on like this for some considerable time. And I feel sometimes it's like while we're in a relationship that's like this, it then stops you meeting someone who could be perfect for you to share your life with. Is what I'm picking up on. So I hope, Karen, that helps you. Right, so let's see here. The questions coming. So I've got an animal one here. So I'm just put here, little Opal, Maltese, who, okay. But George is like, oh, okay. So I've got two. This is for Darlene. Okay, so Darlene, if you're still here, Darlene, let me know you're still here, and I will connect for you with your Opal. And let me see here, and little George. I feel, Marlene, first of Darlene, as I come to you, I'll go more towards George first. I want to say to you, okay, because I know straight away as I'm picking up on Opal let me know that they are fine, they are okay, and they are around you. I want to say to you, but George here, I'm looking at George here, and his eyes, you see his eyes, and I do feel as I feel his eyes here, they feel, even though I know that the sight is not good, the sight is not there, I want to say to you here, but what I'm picking up on, they feel what's the word, very, very gritty. I want to say to you, very gritty, as I'm picking up on his eyes. Now what I feel, if you have eye drops, they feel I want to be soothed. I want to say to you, okay, they feel something around here where they feel quite sore for him, just very, very gritty. I know I feel in myself, I feel with him, with George, he feels quite happy. I want to say to you, okay, he feels very contented. He also feels, I want to say to you, though, for you, Darlene, to be missing Opal. I want to say to you, okay, so I feel here these two dogs have been companions for a long time. I want to say to you, okay, so I know it feels here that aspect of missing Opal being around. Now Opal is going to come here for you now, and as Opal comes in here, what she's showing me, I want to say to you, very much here likes to be close to your face. I want to say to you, okay, so she comes in very much close to your face. And again here, and she makes me aware, I know she's an older dog. I want to say to you as she comes through as well, because I can smell her breath a little bit. So I know she's a decent age. I want to say to you when she does pass over. And I feel here with her, she does really feel like your companion. I want to say, because I'm seeing the two of you being very much here together, and you being her guardian. You're looking after her. I want to say to you, okay. And it feels here, I don't want to put a coat on her, but it feels some sort of blanket. I don't know if it's before when she passes, she feels being wrapped in something. A blanket, a cover that's been put around her, which she's saying to me, okay. It makes her feel very secure, is what she's saying to me, okay. I also know here with her, there's something down here about birthdays, anniversaries down. Where am I going here? Because I feel here, I'm looking at her passing, which was in the autumn over here in the UK, but it feels here, oh, you had a sweater, okay, because I can feel I'm held in something, I'm wrapped in something, and it feels very reassuring. I want to say, I'm just being, for her, that I'm being held. I also know as I see this, like what she's making me feel, I do feel a bit disorientated with her, I want to say to you, but I know here she knows it's you. She's been like, I know it's you, Mum. I know it's you because I can hear your voice. I can hear you, and you're holding her close to you, so I can get this feeling what she's saying to me. Okay, there feels like I'm going to back to the fall when she passes. There's something I want to say to her around dates around that time. Okay, again here now. I don't know if it's a birthday. There's something about the date around that time. I don't know if it's like when she came to you the first time she came home to you. But I know I'm looking at the dates around that time. 23rd, I'm going to say she's the 23rd feels to be important. I don't know if it's 21st September, 23rd of October. I'm looking at this time of year is what she's making out to me. Okay, I am okay. She's telling me okay. I'm doing well. Word she's given to me is I am rested. So she knows she's well. I want to say to you, she still knows. She's very much still missed. I want to say to you, but what she's also showing me, it feels I want to say a picture that you have out of her on display. I want to say to you that you've put up since she's been crossed over. So not a picture you had out before, but a picture you've had out of her since she's been passed over. And she's just saying to me here, you know, she wants you to know she is well. And it's like, and it's what she's saying to me is, I know she would need a bit of care. George is the one that needs looking after now. So she said, George, and you are doing it. It's just, oh, your spouse's birthday. Okay. And it was something I want to say to her around that time of year. She's making me aware of. And it just feels here like George is the one that needs your time. And now I want to say to you, and George is, you know, I know he's not got his sight, but I just feel his eyes do feel very gritty. I want to say to you for the aspects. I don't know if you have to bathe them, put something on them. I want to say to you, is what it's making me aware of. Okay. So, Darlene, you know, that little opal's up there doing fine. Now, also what she said to me two or three times now. So I don't know if you are into crystals for a start off, but she really liked her name. So for something about the choosing of her name and really liking the name that she has, which she's saying to me. Okay, so she enjoyed that. So, Darlene, I know she's fine. She's up there, and she again with her here. She knows that you two do talk with her and still talk to her, which she's saying to me. Okay, but saying she's one of these animals. When she was here, she keeps very close to you. She doesn't like to go far from you. So she's giving me that aspect. She's still very much around you as she comes through here. So, Darlene, love to connect with you this afternoon. And he's okay. Just some more his dog. There's something about her name though. I know looking at her name, I'm gonna say to her, okay, whereas she's enjoying enjoying her name is what he's giving me. So lots of love from Opal, will say to you. But George is now the one she's saying to me who needs that little bit of TLC care, because he too is grieving. I just got a card on the floor. I shall pick it up because my doggies will take it away and eat it. So lovely to connect with you this afternoon, Darlene. Okay, so let's just see who I am drawn to next. So again, if you've got the animals coming in chat here, I've got 3 of my own dogs decided to join me this afternoon. So let me see here. I'm going to scroll through messages and see who I'm drawn to next. So let's see here, right. Right, I'm going to come to Mandy Shard. So Mandy, if you are still there, let me know you're still there. And this is regarding your dog, Kira, who is down here. Hi there. Right, spiritual. Okay, that's a good question. So I've got a couple of questions here. So I'll come to your spiritual connection is getting better. Right, and I'm going to pull a soul card for you, actually. So I've been drawn to my soul card. So I'll just get these for you. And I do feel... literally, as I connect with you, Mandy, I actually feel your soul, your connection with spirit is good. I want to say to you, it feels like a lot of people when they first start the journey, start working, start to be the medium, so to speak, who they are. It's about, I want to say to you, I do feel very much, Mandy, for you is trust and belief. I want to say to you, okay, because that's where I want to go with that. And I also got health, a nice word, which is, I think it's very relevant to your question as well. It's perseverance. Now, I love this word, and I'll share a story with you in a minute about this. Now, basically, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to do. So that is for you, Mandy, okay? So sit with that word, perseverance. And I think anything regarding the spiritual path, the spiritual journey, takes commitment of time, commitment of mind, body and spirit, basically. And I do feel here you have committed time, you spent time to do that. And sometimes it can be people around us, you know, our friends, our peers, family members, so we sort of get caught up in the loop of like not trusting ourselves, not believing in ourselves. And I just feel here, Mandy, I actually feel you just need to literally have a bit more faith in yourself, because I feel you've done quite a lot of work to get yourself where you are now. You feel ready to take it to the next level, the next step. So there's aspects of where you would like to work particularly. I actually feel you're ready at that step to take the next step forward. I'm going to say to you, okay, it feels like you've already set your mind to it in some degree, but then we set our mind to it, but it's also about seeing it through. So sometimes we sort of set, oh yeah, I'd like that, but then it's setting that aim to go towards that. And literally perseverance is it does pay off. It really does. And at the end of the day, and I just feel you are in that, you are ready, you are there. But just when I say stand up, it's like standing up, believing it, and seeking it. I'm being told, seek it, because you are ready to, you're on the right path, you're ready to work. Just believe it, see it, and trust what is being given to you. Because just feels here, sometimes we have people not in a negative way, but they put us off. I want to say to what we're doing. You know, maybe someone's a little bit negative. That's, oh, I don't believe in this or whatever. Don't worry about that. So everyone has an opinion. That is fine. But just know, again, your connection is strong. It's working. Just trust it and believe it. I want to say to you, okay. So I hope, Mandy, that helps you. All right. And you're doing healing with your dog. Well, I'm sure, like, that was Kira. I'm sure it's Kira on the side, okay? And so I will tap into Kira while you're doing your healing on your dog. Again, here, what I feel, and I know you're doing good work on your dog, Kira, with the healing, but it also feels like, again, you question yourself. So I know whatever you are doing, you question it, and that's fine. But all I want to say to you is, Mandy, don't get caught up in arguments with yourself. We can question. I want to say it's okay to question. It's okay to just sort of think things through, but don't over question it, because that's when we sort of tend to get ourselves in a loop and don't trust the information we are being given. And your dog, I will say to you, Kira, is enjoying the healing. So keep up what you're doing. It's working. All right. Just have a little bit more belief in bit more trust in yourself. I want to say to you, okay. So I hope that helps you. All right, man. I'm glad it makes sense, Mandy. But just just believe it. And then people always say to yourself, you always get the people that don't believe. That's fine. We're all entitled to opinions. But just stay true to yourself. I want to say to you, okay. And all will be well. Yeah, I know. I do it to myself a lot. So I talk to myself all the time. so welcome to the club, basically. So anyway, so a lovely day to you. I want to say to you, okay, Mandy. So I hope that helps you. So I'm going to come here and see here. Right. So I'm going to come to Brittany Kittle. From your brother or your grandfather. Okay, Brittany. Now, I don't think I recognise your name on my session. So let's just give me a sip of water, and I can connect with you. Now, let me feel here. Now, I feel I'm seeing your brother, and I am seeing your grandfather there standing together. I want to say to you, okay, and it feels, I want to say to you, and what I'm feeling, so it's just what I'm being shown, so I might be wrong, but I just got your brother. I don't know, because he's passed, obviously he's passed the spirit, and you're still here. He's showing himself being, I don't know if he's like younger than you, younger brother. I'm just seeing that aspect of him is what I'm being shown from the spirit side of life. It was making me aware of. I want to say to you, now I know it's your brother as he comes through here for you. He just comes here, and I do want to say the words to you. I want to say I love you. So I know your brother wants to say those words to you as he comes through here for you. I want to say to you, okay. And there feels some unforeseen stuff that took place. I want to say to you, like, with I just sort of seeing that fear. I want to say to you, before he passes over, and it feels, I want to say to you here, like your granddad feels for him like a guiding light. I want to say to you, okay, because very much here the two of them are there together. And of the fear I'm being given, I want to say to you, Brittany, feels like grandfather was there before your brother passes over. And I don't know if this is what I'm also being made aware of. This is your grandfather on your mum's side as opposed to father's side. I've just been shown this here, very much so. Okay, as they come through here for you. Okay. Now what I'm seeing is here as well. I feel your brother. Now, I feel I want to say the word legacy. I want to say it, okay? So I want to say this is more from your brother than it is from your grandfather. Now, I don't know if he's showing me, and when I don't know if you are writing or someone is writing, I'm looking at like a book. I don't know if someone's writing words. I must say also the word again, legacy. If someone's writing words, there's like I just suppose I'm just seeing lots of different words written into this book is what is making me aware. I want to say to you, it's not a book that we buy take off the shelf and read this book that someone's written in what is making me aware of. I want to say to you, okay. I also feel like, obviously, you know, I have brothers, but it feels, I want to say to you, from him, it's like he's sorry the way that he's left as well. I want to say to you, okay. So it feels like sudden, you know, that the way that I have left is what he's saying to me, okay. There also feels, I want to say to you, I'm looking at it here with him, there feels to be, and this is more on the spirit side of life here, there are animals around your brother, I want to say to you, okay. So again, not so a lot of time for it when I was down here, but it's like I'm looking at them over there on the other side of life, is what he's saying to me. I also feel here again, I'm now, obviously, I'm talking about your grandmother, I want to say your grandmother, your nan, that is still down here now. I want to say to you, okay, because it feels like I feel like I'm holding the family together is the words that your brother is giving to me. I want to say to you, okay. I also feel here now what is making me feel. I know at times you must feel like there's no one there, but suddenly you feel like your face is being slightly touched here. It's almost like your brother does stroke your face and touch your face to let you know that he is around. You want to say to you, okay. And so your grandfather is here, very much here, looking after him, being together, guiding him through. As I see your grandfather come through here with your granddad, Ish is now taking me to a time when he was here, when your brother was here, when you was here, spending time down here together. Is what he's saying to me, okay. And now your granddad just like to it's just somebody sitting there, like and being with you while you're playing with your brother, while you're doing just overseeing, you know, just watching you play, watching you grow up is what he's saying to me, okay. And it feels here like your grandfather. Now what I'm picking up on here, and I don't know if this is birthdays or passing, there feels, I want to say to you, two dates. I don't know if someone passes near a birthday. There feels something about passings and birthdays, dates and passings and birthdays. So it feels like I want to say tie up where the two dates are very close to each other is what is making me aware, Brittany, okay. And again, I want to say from both of them, from them where they are, everything is okay. All right, everything is okay is what they are saying to me where they are. And it feels, I want to say to you, I don't know if I'm being shown if your grandfather's I'm looking at a resting place. I'm going to where grandfather, I want to say, is taking me to, and it feels quite significant where we go to. I want to say to you, I feel like someone's been there more recently. This is where I'm being taken to again, was what I'm being shown. I want to say to you, okay. And very much here, I feel again from your brother, I'm asking if you've got words I want to say to you. And I feel here he is, when I say supporting you, I feel there is like, I want to champion you, because I feel something you are doing, planning to do, organising, where he is championing you to go forward to do. I want to say to you, because it feels like you're doing whatever you're doing is telling me you're doing great work. I want to say to you, okay, and that feels like your work down here. Don't feel it's necessarily spiritual work, but it feels like you're doing, and it's like that champion. I want to say to you that he's given me for you to carry on doing. And the other thing, a long time to go, Brittany, before this happens, but I know it's like his words. He said to me that you will see him again. All right, you will, when the time comes, you will be together again with all your family. He was making me aware. I want to say to you. So sorry for the loss of your brother, Brittany, and obviously your grandfather, but they are up there together. I want to say to you, okay. So let me see here. I'm drawn to next. I'm going to come to Donna Royce from your parents. Let's see here from your parents. Now I do want to come to your parents actually, because they do come through, and what they're showing me, they come through very much here. From spirit, they come through together, like really come through together. I want to say to you, okay. They feel very hi Donna. They feel very different personalities. I want to say to you, okay. So a bit like chalk and cheese in some aspects, but by the same token, they are really there together. I want to say to you, okay, like watching out for each other, taking care. Again here, now I feel, and I'm not sure if it's from your dad's side particularly, but I feel like, I feel like a large family. It's been like a large family of people. I want to say, and again here, what I'm seeing, there's more people, I will say to you, up there with your family than there feels to be down here for you, Donna. So I'm being made aware of, okay. Now I don't know, I know you're in Canada, but I don't know if there's Irish connections. For some reason, I'm being taken to Ireland, I want to say to you. So not physically with you yourself, but there's something about connections, I want to say to you, with your family to Ireland, because I'm just being taken very much here to Ireland for some reason. I also, if I feel it more, I don't know if some of your family's sort of done some sort of research looking at, I want to say to you, I want to go more to Southern Ireland. So again, this is more towards father's side of life, I want to say to you, okay. Now I'm also, as I come to mother and father, because I'm feeling here, Now, I don't know if it's all in the UK. I'm looking at deeds. They're showing deeds of property. I want to say to you, okay. And there's a lot of it feels like it feels like a lot of family members out there now. Now what I'm being made aware of, I don't know if you're the one, Donna, who's got all like the family paperwork now, like all the family, like the important bits, like the birth certificates, the deaths, all that. Because I'm just being shown all the important documentation is what I'm being shown. Okay, so I'm looking, for some reason I'm looking at this documentation, what I'm being made aware of. I feel here what I'm looking at, and I'm being shown the deeds, okay, and there is a connection, okay. So I don't know how far back it goes, but I just could see this connection. I want to say, I just see more to Southern Ireland. But Donna, I'm being given the word again. Nothing to worry about at all whatsoever. But I know here, I'm looking at the deeds. I want to say to you, and it feels I want to say to you here. There's like documentation. Yeah, all families have their old paper, their old documentation. But I'm being shown this. I want to say to you, okay. And it feels like, I don't know if I think it might be your mum here. I want to say to you, or your dad here, about keeping things in order. So I know it's one of them. Now, I don't know if it's mum or your dad. I think it's more your dad, if I'm honest with you. But keeping things in order. So if there's any like paperwork that needs to be kept in order, that's what they're making me aware. I want to say to you, okay. I'm also being shown. So I don't think where I'm looking at the deeds aspect. Are there some legal documentation paper that you are needing to organise, to be signed? Because I feel it's along those lines that my puppy, who's 13, wants to drink my water, so I shall give her my glass of water. I wouldn't mind. I've got 3 bowls around the house, but she first drink my glass of water. Anyway, so Donna, if there's any, I'm looking at documentation, I'm looking at legal paperwork, and I just feel here, I don't know if you need to tidy things up. That's what I'm being shown, Donna, okay? So just make sure, or like literally, you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's, because that's what I'm looking at. And I feel it's more your father is the one who liked all these things to be in order, I want to say, okay? But and again here, I see that family, and your family, when they were together, they like to socialise together. I want to say to be together, and they're coming here and say to you, like, and again, it's a simple being together, not have a big flash party, just a being together. Feels very much, I want to say to you, okay. And I feel again, as I come here with mum is showing me you holding her hand. I want to say to you, okay. And I feel here, as I hold mum holds your hand, it's like she's rubbing your hand. Also, she's actually rubbing the organising. Well, it's your mum then. And it's better to do better paperwork. Nothing to worry about, Donna, at all. But I just feel like there's stuff here I want to get in order. Is all I'm being made of with mum. But I also feel here now. I'm looking at. I want to say to you here. Mum is she's a lady who would like what I call superstitions, traditions. I want to say to you, because I feel like for some reason she's holding your hand, she's rubbing the palm of your hand, but for some reason I want to put some money in the palm of your hand. So I don't know if that's some sort of like tradition, little thing here. There's like I'm rubbing the palm, and I want to put some money in your palm of your hand. I'm going to the left hand where she's giving it to me. I want to say to you, okay. And I feel this is more of a tradition than actually giving you money, is what I'm going to say to you, okay. I also feel it's like I want to say to you, actually, yeah. And what I'm feeling is here with her. It's like I'm very much looking at mum doesn't feel a lady that has loads of jewellery either. But there is, I'm looking at here. I know she's asking me about, I know her ring. I want to say to you, I'm looking at her mum's wedding rings, her rings. It feels here. I know you're the keeper of those as well, which feels very nice. I want to say that she's looking at. There's also some significance around for your mother. I'm looking at like a mantle clock. There's something about a clock, a nice clock she's showing me. I want to say to you, okay. This mantle clock is what she's actually showing me. Now again here, I'm looking at a clock. I want to say to you, okay. Now I don't know if the timing is relevant. I want to say to you, okay. So if it's more, again, I'm looking at that clock. When I think it's with your mum. Would you remember if a clock has stopped around the passing? Like I'm looking at a clock. I'm looking at a mantle clock, a clock you put on a fireplace here. A clock that would have stopped is what she's saying to me, okay. And again, now I'm looking at this clock here, and it feels I want to look at just before 4 o'clock. Okay. Went to your sister. All right. Well, I can see that clock very, very clearly. I want to say to you, okay. And there feels something around. It's not broken. I know that. But there's something around that clock stopping at a particular time. I want to say to you, okay. That also feels significant. I don't know. I've never chat with your sister. Ask your sister if the clock. I don't know. I'm looking at about in between 10 to about 5 to 4 is what she's showing me for something on that clock. So just before, it's before the 4 o'clock. I'm looking at in between the 10 to and there. She's showing me that time. Again, it's like I know she likes that clock. I also know it's being well looked after. She's saying to me, so I'll leave that with you. Also, one last little thing before your mum goes, I want to say to you is like I'm sure. Now I'm not giving mum like again wearing like some ladies like to wear perfume all the time. I've not got loads of your mum wearing, but there's distinct perfume that I can spell with your mum, I want to say, okay? And I don't feel she's worn it every single day, but something about perfume that she makes me aware of, I want to say, okay? And again, it's like it's me, not your mum. I can't get the scent myself, but I know it's quite a distinctive smell of the perfume that she likes to wear and chooses to wear, is what she's saying to me, okay? And again here, it is not working. All right. So, at one time, yeah, and it doesn't feel like it was broken. I will say to you, it just feels like it stopped for a particular. Yeah, if you remember the time, that the timing feels significant. I want to say to you, okay, all is well. I want to say to you, with your family up there, all is well. I want to say to you, okay, and it feels like I'm looking down here for you now. Again, I'm going back to that. It's back to your mother and the organisation, because it feels like there feels some stuff down here that you need to get in order. No, don't listen to me. But I know that's mum's gonna be that fit on stage. So I feel like getting stuff in order. If it was more about the paperwork, I'm gonna say that. Okay, all right, yeah. Check me, sister. Oh, all of you, Lay. Okay, that's funny because I should have got that smell, because I can remember that smell. But I know it's yeah. Shut all of you, like, okay, it just was a very, now you've said it, but I wouldn't have got it, I must admit, but I should know the smell of oil because I used to use it myself years ago. Anyway, no, all is well. Donna up there with them and the parents, and yeah, and again, I don't know, one other little thing I will say, because they're great conversations, which is lovely. They are talking to me for you down here. It feels, I want to say to you, like a vocation is due, I want to say to you, okay, I've been organising, sorry, they've been watching, I want to say to you. So I don't know if you're planning something, if I want to be giving this for you, I want to say to you, okay. So Donna, a lovely rest of your day, and your family are very much, coming through to chat with you this afternoon, and come through together, which is really nice, I say, okay. So I'm going to come to Bernadette Connolly. Hi there, Bernadette. Now, I don't know if I've watched you before. Your name does look vaguely familiar, so maybe you've watched me on a live before. So anyone for you, Bernadette. Bernadette's here for you. Now, as I just start to say your name and start to connect with you, there very much does feel, and say to you, do feel to bring a female through for you, Bernadette, as comes through to stand here for you, I want to say to you, okay. Now, what I'm feeling, I do feel again here with you. I don't know if there's more females in spirit than there are men in your family. I just feel more of a female presence as they come to be with you. Now, what I'm feeling is here. Now, I actually want to go more with, I don't know if basically, what I feel, you've got a grandma, and I feel as I don't know if it's a sister, it feels like an aunt there as well. So I've got an aunt I'm looking at, I want to say, and then like a grandma that's coming there. So it's your nans and your grandma's sister, they are showing me coming here for you together. Now, what I'm getting the feeling, Bernadette, if this makes any sense to you, now, when sometimes a great aunt in my family, I still call them aunts. This is the essence. It's your aunt. So it's the aunt who comes through first. We'll say, okay. And again, here your aunt feels that why I'm laughing. They remind me of my nan and her sister. That they come through literally strong ladies, I want to say, okay, strong ladies, in a way. I don't mean muscly strong, but strong ladies in their personalities. They come through here, and your aunt, she seems like she reminds me of my aunt. She's like she's got a great giggle, I want to say, okay, and a bit mischievous in a nice way, I want to say, okay. And it's like your grandma's like keeping check on her, keeping her eye on her, is what I want to say to you. But the two of them are like they like any Ebony siblings, we have our moments, we have our ups and downs. But your nan and her sister are really, really close, I want to say, okay, is what I give them the feeling. Now, I also feel, I don't know if this it feels their passings doesn't feel to be like years apart either, I want to say, okay. But they reminded me, just I want to say to you, like my nan and my great aunt, because I can see the sensible one and the more the one that likes to have a laugh, which why not? But it makes a great family, I want to say to you, okay. And again, here I'm also seeing, so I first want to go more towards your mum's side of the family as well, I want to say to you, okay, is what I'm coming through. Now, I don't know, I'm just being given the word Kitty, all right, so I don't know if Oh, okay. Oh, right. Just was here. I didn't feel like a big gap. I want to say. I just feel like I'm good. Now I don't know if this. I'm being given the word kitty. I want to say to you, Bernadette. So I don't know if it's you've got it's mum's side. If there's like if there's kitty as in cats in spirit, or I'm beginning the word kitty, because I'm just going to give you the word kitty, and you can sit with kitty and see how it feels, because I want to be I was going to say I feel like I just answer my question, because it felt more like a name than it did an animal. And it's interesting, because I said to you just now, your aunt reminds me so much of my aunt. Well, lo and behold, my aunt was also called Kitty. So it just shows you how the essence, how intelligent the spirit world is when they come through to give us our information. Because I could just feel your Kitty, your Aunt Kitty, was so like my great Aunt Kitty. I just, that's why I laughed, because I could feel the essence of them. And we talk about stories, on a say to you, like from our loved ones, and they're the stories, the memories that we giggle, as much as the pain of grief. Yeah, those wonderful stories we can giggle about and laugh about, which are so important, because the spirit side of life do like us to have that giggle and to have that laugh, is what I'm main way aware of, I want to say to you, okay? And again, I'm looking down here now at you, Bernadette, I want to say to you, okay? Because I feel your aunt is she quite likes, when I say, I don't mean bad children, she likes mischievous, she likes to make her laugh. She told me so. She makes her laugh. So she's a fantastic lady, as is your grandma. Let's come to your grandma now here, because your grandma feels, I don't know, she feels she's got her side to her, but your grandma feels much more like not, I don't want to see it, it just feels a completely different personality. I want to say to you altogether. I want to say now I'm being made aware here with your grandma. I want to say to you, I know it's on mum's side of the family here, but she also feels, I want to say to you, like your grandma feels what I call, she may not be the eldest, the firstborn, the eldest born, but she likes to hold the family together. I want to say to you, okay, hold the family together. And this is like her role that she loves to enjoy. And she's one of these people, that's where she reminds me of my nan, I will say to you, because my grandma will be one of these people who sort of sits in the chair and gets everyone else to do the organ. She's like an organizer. So it's like she's giving me that feeling, I want to say to you, she comes through here. They are together, I want to say to you, very much so. There's a lot of family, I want to say, up there that's together. And again here, I've given the name Kitty, but I also want to say to you, there's another name, which is quite a generic name, but I want to say the name Mary also comes in here somewhere as well, along the line of being made, another sister being made in here aware of. And again here, they are also, I want to say before they go, there's something here. Now I feel this is, I'm being given, what I'm being shown, it's like, I want to say, what I'm being given here, I don't know if there's, I don't go down the religion route, but if it's something about confirmation, I want to say, okay, so I just feel I'd have the cross and the chain and confirmation, I want to say, okay, because this also feels quite important around, not so much around your aunt, but around your grandma, I want to say, okay. It's like, again here, I know there's certain like traditions, beliefs that she likes to keep up, I want to say to you, okay. She's very much giving me this aspect. And again here, this is what is quite interesting. This is again another name. It's not a name of a person. Your grandma, I don't know if it's to do with a church or a location, but she's given me the name St. Michael. I want to say to her, also feels very profound around St. Michael being given. So I know if there's a church you would have gone to, chapel where I want to go to, that is what she has given me, I want to say to her, okay. And all is well, I want to say to you. And I say that both your grandma and your aunt feel great ladies, and they're very much here together, I want to say to you, okay. So no, they are fine, no, they are happy, and they don't miss, when I say they don't miss a trick, whatever's taking place, they're involved in. They like to be involved in, don't be left out. And it feels the same way now, even though they're up there, they're still very much, I want to say to you, the same as what they're saying to me, okay. So lots of love to you, Bernadette, and you know your aunt is still leading your grandma astray. That's what is what she's saying to me, which I think is lovely. I want to say to you, I can't tell you how much she reminds me of my great aunt, which interestingly, her name was Kitty. You couldn't make that up, could you? Well, have a lovely evening. So let's see who I am drawn to next. So I'm going to pull, I'll get my few cards out here, and let's just see who we are drawn to. So again, if you've got any animals here or a specific question, I'm going to come to Kelly Sorrel. So hi there, Kelly. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you, Kelly. Again, I think you may be not necessarily new to online readings with Veronica Jenkins, but possibly new to myself, because I don't think I've noticed your name before. So Nice to connect with you. Nice to meet you. And again, I don't see all of the chat until I come off of line. I do look back at people's names. So again here, welcome. Nice to meet you this afternoon, Kelly. So I'm going to draw a couple of cards for you. And I've actually been drawn to use my tarot cards for you. And some people get a bit fearful of the tarot cards, but they're nothing to be fearful of. Tarot cards really just tell a story. And the card I've pulled for you is the Two of Cups, the Two of Cauldrons, which is a very nice card, actually, I want to say to you. It is about relationships, I want to say to you, okay? And it's not necessarily, it's a positive card regarding relationships of coming together as well, I want to say to you, okay? So this could come in many forms. It could come in the form of a relationship. It could come in the form of, I want to say to you, business relationship, work relationships, I want to say to you, and it can also sometimes be underline of contracts. So if you're looking for new work, it can come in there with the contracts. So this for me, for you, Kelly, is I want to say to you, so I look at it when I pull a tarot card, we're looking for at least 10 days to 2 weeks where the energy of the tarot comes in around you. And this is about, again, positive outcomes in relationships. So if this is some aspects in any of your relationships around you right now, you discuss anything, change anything, regarding work, regarding intimate relationships, it is a good time for you, I want to say to you, okay? So again, this is very much about relationships. So I would suggest now, if you're sort of planning to sort of sign a contract, do a business venture, enter into a new relationship, be it a friend, be it an intimate relationship, this is a good card for you at this time, I want to say to you, okay? So look at all types of relationships in a good light, I want to say to you, okay? Because this is what the Two of Cauldrons, Two of Cups is about for you. I also want to pull you a soul card as well for you. And this is a strap line here, the soul card, which is, the word is freedom. I want to say to you, okay, and this is a very powerful word, I think, this card. And the strapline is, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And I think it's it's very profound, actually, when we talk about creating our own happiness, because we can go through life, I want to say to you, literally, at the moment, I've not got no loved ones to step forward for you, Kelly. But it's more about, I want to say to you, for you, because I feel this freedom is about, I want to say, you creating your own joy, your own happiness. I want to say to you, okay, I do feel, as I say, that Father does want to step forward, for that Father step forward for you. And I feel you're going to go back to that card, I want to say, of happiness, because it comes very much in here with that Two of Cups. I want to say to you, it's all about emotions, I want to say to you, okay? And I feel here where I'm going with this for you is no matter where we go in life, no matter what we achieve in life, no matter what we do in life, happiness always has to come within our own space, our own self. And this is where I want to bring this word for you, okay? It's about no matter what we achieve, what we do, is that happiness is an internal part of ourselves. Like some people, the glass half empty, the glass half full. And this is where I want to bring that happiness into you. There feels much, I want to say to you, again, as I feel the essence of the spirit world for you, you do feel to have a number of people crossed over. I want to say to you, it feels like I feel I'm picking up here. There feels to be about 3 people that passed roughly, not the same time, but 3 fairly close passings over 3 years here. I'm seeing 3 fairly close passings for you, I want to say to you, okay? And again, here what I'm picking up very much here is the fatherly figure that comes here for you, I want to say to you, okay? And very much here, so I want to put my hand upon your forehead, and I feel it's more about, I say, like worry. We worry about things. We worry, and I know here when I was like stroke your brow to say it's okay, I'm okay. And I'm going to go back to that relationships. I want to say to you, because again here that the Two of Cups here is look at relationships. Sometimes it can be the relationship we have with ourselves. So again, maybe that's a reflection for you to say to you at this moment in time. No, I want to say to you again, it's true. It's not easy. I know it's not easy, but just sometimes so I would take that first card, which is about relationships. Relationships comes in, and it's the most important relationship of all is the one we have with ourselves. That's where I feel I want to bring this card in for you. I want to say to you, okay, Kelly. Again, I've got 3 people I say to you that feels to be roughly around fairly close in their passes. I've got this fatherly figure that comes here for you, and I want to say they feel like, when I say like an angel, I don't mean an angel, metaphysical angel. They feel like an angel down here that would have helped you, supported you, and when we lose people to the spirit side of life here, sometimes you worry a lot. Bless you. Well, this is the man I'm being shown. He puts his hand on your forehead. I'm going to say, almost like, I'm not saying you've got headaches, but, you know, to wipe away, to soften the worry, to soften the stress, to wipe your, and know, just, they're saying, no, everything will be okay. I know it's easy to say it in words, but it's the feeling that I'm being given when I say to you, okay. And again, I go back to that feeling they give me, of like being the angel for you when they was here, helping you, holding you, supporting you energetically. They are still doing that for you. I want to say to you, okay, so don't feel you've been deserted. They are still doing that for you. Just need to ask, they're saying to me, to ask and to trust. I want to say to you that this is being supported, okay. So I hope, Kelly, that helps you. Okay, so you worry, yeah, worry it's an awful thing to be in a state of worry, and you know, all of us can get caught up in this state of worry, and it doesn't lead us to but maybe, you know, sometimes if like talking things through with friends, talking through with someone, I mean, I talk to myself. Talk to yourself. Just talk it through, moot it through. Because sometimes when we talk it through, even maybe write it down, it's releasing what needs to be released. And sometimes the more we go over it and over it and over it, the bigger it becomes, the more energy it becomes. I want to say to you, I can feel it, Kelly, and I just feel here. That's probably why I come back to that, about that happiness being internal. And if you can reach out to people down here, to talk to people, be with people, I want to say to you, I actually do feel, you know, it's a way of opening up the healing process. Probably want to go back to the Two of Cups again here, because it is about relationships. I want to say to you, okay, and it's not just intimate, it's all types of relationships. I want to say to you here. And so for you to connect, if you can, in a way that you feel comfortable, that you feel safe, I want to say to you, okay, I do feel will help you, okay, Kelly. And I'll leave that with you. Know that they are there, they listen, and they are around you, okay. She was your world. It's and there's no words that can make you, you know, it's going to take that pain away from you, okay. But I feel, Kelly, there are groups, organizations that can just help to listen to you, to be with you, to sit and hold your hand, to see you through, you know, those parts of our time in our life when we can't see the light out for ourselves, because there's people there to help you. I want to say to you, okay. And she's telling me here, she's with you, she walks with you, she is okay. Right, that will be my last connection, because Stacey behind the scene has to get off, and so do I myself. My dog is needed. Yeah. Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely evening, afternoon where you are. I'll be back next week, same time, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. UK. And so thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Couldn't do it without you guys. And so sorry I couldn't get around to all of you, but so the other mediums on, I think tonight, 9 p.m. as Larkin, as far as I'm aware, but I'm sure you'll see it on the Facebook group. So I'd say good night to you all. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.